Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Flippin University. I don't know where this is going. I hope I put that in the right spot. Look, I'm playing blind here. All right. Um big episode for us today. So we if in our last episode, just going over it real quick, OBS broke on us, so we had to kind of post in a two-parter. One part will be uh posting one day before the next, but don't worry, they'll both be out timely manner. You can watch both. Um, but in the last episode, um, we beat Florida International by a good score too. The score really didn't show it. There it is. That's really what happened. A 21-point second quarter led us to victory, huge against FIU. And then after that, UMass came in with a 2-9 record, 0-8 in their conference, and just beat us. So I guess we got to deal with that. That being said, I have all the nutritions right next to me because I put this in a time slot where I'm normally eating at home. So I have food here, I got water here, I got push-ups that I now have to do because people, for some reason, love seeing me suffer. I haven't done the push-ups in a little while, so I gotta make sure my setup is good for them though. But can I even do push-ups like this? Like, hold on. One. Yeah, no, it works. 2, 3, 4, high, 5, high, 6, high, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. So, ow. UMass came in. I just did the 15, but UMass came in. We beat that, or we lost to them 31-24. Was not having a great game, but all that is in the last episode. This episode, because we beat Florida International, we're going to the Conference USA Championship where we will be playing FIU. However, no matter how this game goes, we have a bowl game as well. So no matter what, we are going to have a what's it called? Yeah, no matter what, we are going to have a two-game episode right now. So, that being said, I may be throwing Demir in the bowl game, but not in the championship. We do get to hire some staff though, or next week we get to hire staff because I got pissed off and fired both our offensive and defensive coordinators. Gizmo, you are at a B-. We know you were not the fault of that terrible team that we saw. That being said, here we go, guys. You guys know how this works. Um, FIU Flippin Tech, a rematch now in the Conference USA Championship. Two teams that deserve to be here. If you saw Florida International's record, they deserved it. Look at the game they had against us. Not really. That being said, we could look at bringing out these uniforms for Florida International because as much as the game might not count them as a rival, after this game, I would count them as a rival. That being said, let's get into it. Remember, because we are home streaming, I will not be giving a halftime shout out to Dubby. Sorry, Dubby. However, if you look down below, you can see that our code, as well as our responsibility, is right there for you to see. And here we go. FIU, Flippin Tech. Oh, wow, that is loud. Let me lower them for you, though. How's that going? Oh, that might have been too much.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and
It's
this
an art,
is
and
it,
it's
the
an art
battle
that I
for the
haven't
Conference
learned yet. Here we go.
Championship trophy.
Flippin Tech, FIU.
Bringing it out, it's Carter. Solid job
Wait,
by the
are there
coverage team.
announcers?
They bring him down at the 16. So the FIU Panthers offense has the football first here today. And it comes.
There are announcers. That is not good for us. Hold on. We do not want to hear your announcers. Yeah, I am the in-game commentary. You have to deal with me. All right, let's hear this one now. Conference USA Championships here. We saw in the last game for Flippin Tech for conference play, these two teams went at it. Flippin Tech won, and a big part of that win was their defense. Oh, and we're already messing up on the first play. First down for FIU. Or, right, FIU? Yeah. It's like, I mean, hey, you're not terribly wrong. It's still the same coach. But our team is ready, and I had them. I just second-guessed myself. That's on me. All right, see, we're starting off this game. We're a little cocky because we won the last time we played them. Not really thinking about this time as much as Jan gets in there. Charlotte with a nice hit. Here we go. The stadium pulse is loud here in Flippin Tech. Oh, and a huge hit by Spicy, bringing him down. Unfortunately, they will pick up the first. However, we'll take it. If we remember last game, we learned that the blitz works very well against this team. So if we end up blitzing these guys, that might end up working. Prince Derek, though, is injured, so we will have to step aside for him. But we got to change up our strategy here, and apparently the game thinks more zone is exactly what we need. I can tell you it is not. Although maybe bringing a guy down might help out a bit. And yes, it does, at least for the first play, as that's going to be a 1-yard pickup. And see, this is what happens, is now we lulled them to sleep. Oh, yep, nope, alright, yep, alright. Munson! Okay, good. So they learned from us, we learned from them. They learned, hey, we got a dual threat quarterback, we might as well use them. We learned they can't throw against man coverage, or blitzes actually. I think it was blitzes, so. Munson, I thought he stopped him short, but that's going to be a touchdown. We do not have a full Flippin Tech team just yet. And Prince Derek will be out for a bit with muscle cramps, so he will be sidelined just for a little bit. I'm muting myself on my phone. And the extra point will be good. 7-0 to start this game for FIU. So they got the ball first. They scored first. Exactly what they needed. Yeah, and Flippin, yeah, FIU, we kind of, I think we had to come back a little bit against, no, we had to come back against the team that we lost against. But it's all right. Look, we've always been 50-50 on our first drives. And let's see the depth chart real quick, just making sure that everybody is where I want them. Both Cantu and Evie, or Demir, are both redshirted right now, so that is why they are not playing. Although Cantu is a pure runner, meanwhile Demir is a backfield creator. That gives me a lot of confidence in his future. I would like a better awareness. Tudebear, also pretty good player. He'll be a junior next year when Demir is in his freshman season. Meaning Demir will probably be a junior when he starts, so assuming we get there. Pretty much everybody else is Pretty much same spot. Yeah, Devereaux, as long as he's there, we're good. And here we go. So Astor Pitts here. We need him to show up. First run there. Gets him about 2. Not very much going for this Flippin Tech team. I gotta adjust my face cam a little for my bad posture. Oh no! Devereaux gets hit. I'm adjusting the cam now for bad posture. It is now all off, and now I'm slanted. Ah, crap. All right, hold on. Fixing you. I'm fixing you guys. Hold on. All right, is that better? Yeah, that's so much better now. See, and I can now slouch a little as well. Like, oh no, go! 4th and 8. Oh, all right. Not my France. Dude, you're in France. The fact that you're here right now is incredible. Great job. Ah! I do have Wisebot sending out notifications every so often. Just to keep chatting up. As that's going to be a nice tackle there. Not bad. And giving us a little something, if anything. Oh my god. Number 3, you got to stay on your... And Prince Derek is hurt again. I have Wisebot on a 5-minute timer with 1 notification, and I believe a 20-minute timer with a second one. As Spicy gets that tackle, he's about the only one who could get that tackle at this point. At least that's what I'm thinking. They're starting to just go all in with the short passes, and that's what's killing us here. And the blitz finally working. 3rd and 18, or 3rd and 6 now, my bad. We got to pick it up on defense a little. This is a young quarterback. We got to be able to beat him. As that's going to be a sack. Spicy Maine getting in the backfield, getting the sack. As the sophomore gets in the back, gets the sack there. Spicy Maine again. And that is going to lead to a punt. Sailor. We got to see a punt return for a touchdown last time we played this team. Who knows what we can see in the future from him. So, that being said, Jones with a 5-yard run. Richard Jones, the senior. He's been putting up numbers, seeing his position is somehow number 1, I guess, because he normally gets most of the snaps now. That's going to be a first down, though, for Jones. There it is. We're starting to build something now. I like what I'm seeing. But they're going to be covering Devereaux, because this is the second time they're playing us this season. Huge knock away. I was about to say huge hit, but it was not a big hit. We need to see something from our receivers here. Catch, a big catch, something. As that's a good catch there, Devereaux gets the first down. And this team is not a blocking team at all, but they will show up anyway to block. 9-yard run. Richard Jones showing them how to run the ball, showing the number 1 guy how to stay out there. Love seeing it, though. Oh, no. Richard Jones. Nice stiff arm. Picking up the first, and he is hurt. That is his stiff arm hand. So I guess the stiff arm did cost him something on that 13-yarder. Yeah, no. They had 4 men deep. I wasn't expecting that. Yep, and there it is. He had his strained forearm. He will be returning, so we're just gonna let him. We're gonna let him walk for a little bit. Just let him, cool off. And that's going to be caught. And of course, it's the tight end with the touchdown there. Devereaux getting the ball, getting the touchdown. He has been a very reliable target for us. He's honestly been like a Renault Katz for us, He's been like a Renault Katz for us. I wouldn't say like Napkins, because Napkins catches it through traffic and everything, but he's down almost right away. Devereaux catches it and then runs with it. So and a nice hit there jars the ball loose. Munson. He has earned his spot on the starting lineup, especially after the scoop and score. And a big hit by Jan, but not getting in the way of the ball, so that's going to be a catch. So that's going to suck for us. That's all right. It's not the worst thing in the world. We're still tilted a little off center. And a nice, all right, hey, nice job getting there after. Nice job getting to the ball after, And a nice hit there makes him lose a yard, if anything. So that was an RPO that time. I could see got Buddy Collins out here. And wow, nice job there. 32, keeping him there. Collins coming in to help out with the tackle. And this crowd is electric right now. I don't even know what it sounds like. I want to hear what it sounds like, honestly. Oh, all right. I wish he had a little more speed coming onto that, honestly. Here we go, though. This stadium is pumping for Flippin Tech. The last time they had a team contend for a conference title, they were back in AAA, or AAA, Division 3. Of course, we don't have footage of that time, unfortunately, but I would gladly show it if we did. We couldn't afford a camera crew then. But we finally afforded the camera crew, and now look at us. Finally, after a few years, Barry with the ball there. And nice pickup. And they're going to focus on Astor Pitts, who does have mobile deadeye, so anything within 20 yards, if he's on the run, he's going to have improved accuracy. So he might be better throwing on the run rather than off it. Or rather than standing still. Devereaux looks like he's going to try to go deep on this. I do not believe that would work. But Frank brings it in, barely past the first down marker, so doesn't matter. We end up getting the first down anyway. Yep, there you go. Switch side. Devereaux rarely going on that left side, mind you, so. All right, hey. Russell with the 2-yard pickup. So far, that is the only runs that he seems to be getting is 2-yarders. And there he goes. Astor Pitts gets tackled after a first down run. His mobile deadeye, it showed silver. It leveled up to gold, I guess, on that run. I guess that's what happens when you get more mobile. Jepson fighting for the touchdown there. As that will put Flippin Tech in the lead right before the end of the first quarter. Huge. first quarter there for Flippin Tech, especially after that first drive. We've seen this team collapse after first drives before. Now we get to see what happens when they can hold themselves together. All right. Some key pieces holding this team together. And I'd like to say I think they are really doing more than they had to. A little block in the back by 87, but no call there. We've seen that called in the Iowa game, in Iowa games. However, we have not seen that in these ones. And a tackle there. There you go. All right. Honda City with the tackle, bringing his man down. And he's hit, but he stays upright. Oh, number 3 gets the hit. Cannot bring his man down, though. And that will end the first quarter. 14-7. FIU has the ball. These two teams obviously showing different styles of play. One working the ball through the air, the other through the ground. And you'd think that Flippin Tech, being an air raid offense, would be going through the air here. But we've seen this before. We've seen this team. We've seen them run the ball a lot in the first quarter. Everybody's stunned, wondering, wait, hold on. How is it that you guys are an air raid, but you're running more than the other team right out the gate? And it's because they are what I like to call a second quarter air raid. Means they're going to play some decent football throughout. That was a nice hit there by Jan. Or number 3, my bad. But they're going to play some decent offense, you know? Like an actual formulated offense, maybe a bit more run than pass, you know? But then they're going to hit you with pass, and you got to be ready for when they do. Because the moment they pass it, that's when your team starts losing. You see, Astor Pitts is tired. He will be coming out after this. And another 2-yard run for Russell. He is the most consistent runner here. Consistently bad, maybe, as Jepson put in the fullback slot for that run. Nice run there by Jepson. Caught the touchdown on the last drive. This drive, picking up 22 yards. Not bad at all. And there you go. That's how they keep getting the run game, because they have it listed that they're an air raid offense. But Gizmo Guru is the guru when it comes to offenses, and he knows, hey, I gotta be playing. I gotta be imagining they know we're going to be running. They know we're going to be catching the ball, so we're just going to run it as Jepson picks up another big gain. So it's 2 in a row for him, as he's combining the run and pass in this drive, at least, rather than heavily focusing on one. The tight end with that one touchdown. The cheat code, Devereaux, getting in there for the third touchdown of the game. I don't know how many he has specifically, but it feels like he's the only one getting the ball. There you go, doubling their production from earlier. Nice job. I'm watching the Yankee game on the side. Well, not watching it, but I have it on the sideline here, making sure that my Yankees are doing well. Wow, my Flippin Tech Birds are doing well. Honestly, both are doing well right now, so I'm happy. I'll take it. I'm going to stream every time there's a Yankee game at this point. It's going to be a nice hit by O'Neal. You see a little better from our team, though. And the blitz, thankfully, freeing up somebody. Gary getting freed up for that one. And that's going to be a sack there. Number 3 did get back there. However, Bubbles Example, the freshman, getting the sack. His first of the game. And this is exactly what happened. We take the lead, we start blitzing, and that's when their quarterback falls apart. He's a young guy. He gets hit a lot, unfortunately. And that's honestly what's been hurting him so much. You know, he needs to get better at letting go of the ball and just trusting his offense. And that is going to be the first run not going for 2 yards. It loses a yard instead. Yeah, let's put that route on him, you know. And there's Devereaux. Big catch there. Astor Pitts, 151 yards. The tight end getting focused on, by the way. That is 100 yards today. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Good chunk of grabs. Love seeing it. Berry almost gets the first down. The defense flying in to stop him. As Devereaux, aka the cheat code, has to be taken out. Berry catches it on the run, touchdown. Those short yardage situations seemingly always going in the air, as he gets a touchdown in this one. So there's going to be the 4th touchdown thrown by this quarterback. We could see Astor Pitts taken out after this one. We're probably going to keep him in, though, because it is his last game. So, you know, let him build up let him farm some yards here, you know. But do not expect to see Astor Pitts in the bowl game. We do want to see what we have for the future. Specifically for next season. And thankfully our quarterback is good enough this season to actually do that. Oh, yep, no, I should have ran into that block. I should have went in for that one. Yeah, this one seems to work very well for some reason. Yep, take the outside out, let the defense cover the inside. Perfect. I mean, they probably had him too. That's the best part. Or best part for them. Goro Bourne getting in the backfield, disrupting that pass. It does give him a deflection. We finally start to take pressure off, but Bubbles Example is on top of him. Getting the tackle. He is a fast defensive tackle, and I love it. Speed has been our best friend this season. And it has shown in every position. Sailor, if he could have gotten around that one guy, that could have been a deadly return there. As that's going to be Barry with an 8-yard pickup. I was watching that left side the entire time. I wasn't even paying attention to the right. We can see a little more of Russell today. All right. And he picks up 2. He picks up 2 yards. Look at him. Look at him go. He is not going to be somebody I miss at all. Oh, no. Yep. Bad throw there. Frank gets the tackle right away. That's going to be an interception against Astor Pitts, as he does take a hit. So we have to be careful. We did notice he did get hurt last game. Or not last game, but last set of games. And that's going to be Bubbles Example again, getting in the backfield. They were a viewer. I don't know where they've been, but holy cow, they are fired up tonight. I got to see how well he did last time we played him. Maybe this is just a Team Bubble's example could play. Noel getting the interception. And returning it to the 32. That would have been a beautiful pick six, but unfortunately, they cannot get that done. I'm all right, though. I love seeing it. As Richard Jones running through here. It's going to be a 16-yard run. Big time run. Puts him at the 15. Ah! That's going to be 3. They were expecting it that time. As that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Here in this one. 28-7. If we could score one more time, I'm going to give the ball to someone else. Hit coming in hard from Carter. Astor Pitts cannot get the ball out in time. We're watching to see that defense kind of fall apart a little. And a bad throw there, definitely. Definitely some injury fatigue. We might be seeing these guys taken out a little earlier than we wanted to. Shelly Berry, that's his 5th catch of the day. He's got 50 yards. As we're going back to a play that we rarely use, the touchdown, Dante Fireball, getting in the backfield, scoring it on a 7-yard run at the fullback position. The big boy gets it. 5 plays, 31 yards. It seems like that's been our motto. It's just 5 and out, and we're out with a touchdown every time. Whoop. Oh, I tried juking him. Pop. Oh, we tried taking out his knees, but we missed. It's all right. It's whatever. Here we go, though. We rarely call this play specifically as well. It's just because I don't like it, you know. And it's intercepted O'Neal. We were watching. Our man was the running back. We decided to fall back a little bit, seeing the guy over the middle need a little help. And Hayden O'Neal gets the pick. That is a huge loss for FIU. That could have been a momentum starting drive there, end of the half, you know, just do whatever. Instead, they get run on by Richard Jones. Picking up another big game, putting him at the 6, putting Flippin Tech at the 10. Oh, jeez. He's going to get stopped at the line, thankfully, but holy cow. Someone get the medical card out there for him. As we can see, the offensive line is hot, hot, hot. As Richard Jones gets into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Richard Jones. Okay, I kind of forgot how to do a field goal there, I'm going to be honest. Extra point will be good. There is an injury timeout. Steven Shannon for FIU, so that's not good for them. That was a 3-play drive, took about 40 seconds. 55 left on the board. And if we have another 1-play interception and if we have another 1-play interception and everything. Yeah, so yes, we will be seeing Tootie Bear in the second half, actually. I don't want to put in Demir because I realized we might not be able to use him. I just don't remember how many games he needs or he has, you know. Oh boy. And that's gonna be a sack. They were expecting us to blitz, but we didn't. Instead, Gary gets in there for the sack. I think that's Gary, right? Yeah, that's Gary getting in the sack. And the throw, because we got off the man right away, because it wouldn't give us the guy we wanted. Or we probably should have just stuck with the guy he gave. And they are going a full hurry up here. All right. All right, game. I see. I see what you're doing. No, I don't. But, yeah, no, we had to. Goro! Thankfully bringing them down. They are in field goal range. Some time is coming off the clock. They do not have a single timeout. Honestly, hey, a completion here ain't the worst. As he's going to be brought down. That will end the first half. Once again, we won't be going through our whole thing, but we do have the W sponsor down below. That being said, Jaron Devereaux, 101 yards on 5 catches. Incredible game for him. We're probably going to see a lot less of him. We're going to try to aim for our wide receivers a bit more. But 42-7, we're definitely seeing starters come out. I just want to make sure that only that our red shirts aren't going in, because I don't want to lose a year on them, especially on Dever if we're not going to be using him. Or if we're not going to be using him in this game, I don't want it to count as a game played if he's just holding a field goal or whatever. So we will be going to coaching. It's not subbing out our starters yet. Interesting. But we will be seeing Tootie Bear in there. Astor Pitts will be holding field goals. I don't know how many games Demir or Cantu have. So I'm very skeptical of putting them out there. So just know the only reason why they're not going in right now is because they are both redshirted, and I'm just not sure of where they are. All right? Nothing against them. And yeah, that's about it. Braylon Russell, I wish I actually saw him, but whatever. And we're gonna keep Devereaux in there as like a as a safety option, but we're gonna try not to throw it to him as much. While he cannot catch in contact, it seems, which is probably gonna be a big boost for him in the off season. Probably bigger if I actually upgraded the right skills. But assuming he gets a big boost, we're probably gonna see him have some good times here. Tootie Bear with the handoff there, and guys, you'll never believe it. Braylon Russell gets a 2-yard run on that one. Unbelievable. Now this is basically the same play, but with Richard Jones. And how much does he get? He gets 1. All right. Hey, you know what? Maybe the plays we're calling just aren't Richard Jones's plays, Speaking of Richard Jones, there he is, and he picks up 0. All right, we're just going to stop giving it to Richard Jones. We seem to be struggling on our first possession of either half, but that's all right. And a hard hit to the knees, sending him to the ground. Yikes. But hey, you know what? FIU still has a chance. 42-7 doesn't seem like it. 35-point deficit. The largest I've personally seen in the NFL has been a 33-point deficit comeback. But they would have won if it was 35, so you never know. You never truly know. Oh, I thought you were going to stay. Oh, this tight end. Reminding me of Devereaux here. Is the blitz starting to wear off on this quarterback? Is he starting to learn against us? That would suck, because the blitz has been working so well for us. I think it's the only reason why we're in this game. And it's knocked away by Bailey. Nice job, Bailey. Yeah, no, he has been having this guy, Tim Carpenter, has been having a great game today. 22 for 29, 2 interceptions. That's the only negative on his rap sheet today. He's made some very good decisions in the option game. Hasn't really hasn't held on to the ball as much as he did our first meeting with the guy, so definitely they're looking a lot better this time. And then there's this big gap in this play. That's why I don't like this play specifically. Is that gap. However, it seems like it didn't matter because we were blitzing right away. And this guy has not done anything. Jeez, those numbers. Last week, apparently, he did pretty decent. Oh, that was my man. That was my man. That is blown coverage by me. Touchdown FIU, and you know what? Hey, maybe we just have a slow start on, you know? Maybe that's our team's ability. We're just really good. We just cannot play early. We gotta be able to get a shutdown or a big play, and then our entire team just turns on and just goes for it. Here's the return from Richard Jones. Oh, fatigue hurts him. But here we go now. As Frank gets that one, it's going to be a 4-yard pickup. We'll take it. As you can see, my brothers online, it would be nice if that wouldn't show up, but oh well. And it's knocked away. I mean, I didn't have any time to really hold on to it and wait for the route to develop, but it would be nice to be able to get a breakaway from a player once in a while. Devereaux with the first down there. He almost breaks the tackle. Getting brought down right after. Bear, that was his first incompletion, was the throw to Womack. And then he follows it up with a first down completion. And then we're following it up with 2-yard runs. We got to help our team out a little bit. Running backs, come on. That's going to be Frank with the first down grab. He's showing off a little. Said last week he got nothing. That was probably the week where we lost. Because, well, he was covered like the entire time. Oh, jeez. Frank, hold on. It's going to be a 1-yard pickup. It's better than none. We trust Frank. And Frank we trust. Bear, no! He gets sacked, losing a yard. That's the first sack for FIU today. I got panicked. I ran. Yikes, that is not a good look. The Flippin tech. That being said, getting Shelly Berry on the run is a very good look for the first down. So he eventually found his guy. We're trying to have Bear not throw it to the tight end as much, just because, you know, we kind of need our guys elsewhere doing stuff. Womack still cannot find a lane to kind of start us off here, so, or start off his day, so. Richard Jones picking up the first down though, so definitely a little redemption for him. Jepson is in, however, but we are going to swap the play around a little. Frank, no! Gets hit and tosses it, basically, to the end zone where nobody's standing. Ah, that sucks. And Womack, I think that's his first catch of the day. One of our offensive linemen, though, is hurt, so we will have to step aside for him. Yeah, that is Womack's first catch of the day. It's not good. It's going to be a 1-yard pickup. Yeah, no, we just gotta have him sub out for a bit. That was a 1-yard run there. And a bad throw there. Another injury to this offensive line. Bear, he's losing protection here. That's not good. Oh, I didn't like that first step, Bear. Bear takes a hit, keeps the ball. He's 1 yard short. 1 yard short. And they're throwing in the running back Jepson. And he gets a rush touchdown. So we run it to end it there. Bear did pick up a nice gain on the run to set that up. So thank you, Tootie Bear, as the extra point is good. 49-14. That drive took a lot of time off the clock, helping us out big time. We are not even chewing the clock yet. I love it. And hey, we'll take it. Hey, that's pretty good. Taking them out easy. Easy as you'll have it. And it's intercepted, Munson. And the second game in a row, or second episode in a row, my bad. Munson gets a pick six. That one off the tip. That's what she said. Anyway, it's only a 9-yarder, so it's not much, but we will take it. Xavier Munson, the junior, getting that one. And we might have found our little clip there, as we will be happy. The third interception of the game. That one I would say is on the quarterback. You shouldn't be throwing at your offensive lineman's head. We will be reviewing that one in a second. Can we view that now, I'm wondering? Yes, we can. Here it is. Here it is, a little setup. Here, a little play action. Very, very well set up here. We were blitzing. Let's see who they could have thrown it to. The slant over the middle is who I was watching. On the outside there, probably didn't have a good look. Here, you probably could have also looked at number 6. But definitely the guy over the middle is where I would have thrown it. Here, though, they're looking at 89, who, if you see how number 9 takes his man, right? Here you go. You can see Collins takes his man and throws him and pushes him wider, pushing him in the way, and then puts him in the way of this football. So let's just zoom in a little and just see, hits him right on the side of the head. You can see the little reaction to the doink, you know? And the interception by Xavier Munson, and he is one happy camper. Look at him diving in. We're proud for the guy. Congratulations to Xavier Munson on another pick 6. Oh, geez, what is this camera angle? Hey, can I get a camera angle? Okay, we got a weird camera angle here. All right, I'm trying to figure this one out. FIU does have another injury, so we will, aha, it's fixed, okay. One camera angle, it was broken, now it's fixed. 14-56 now. As that's going to be a nice tackle there by our defensive line. Maybe I would have liked the linebacker, my bad. Would have liked to see our outside guy kind of take a shot at the quarterback, but we'll take it. Goro Bourne. Almost getting the interception and almost giving it right to him for the touchdown. And there you go. You can see the numbers. We are killing them on the ground. They just aren't running the ball at all. And we're still competing in the air with them. So we still have a shot. We still have a shot to beat them in pass yards as well. Which, honestly, looking at the score, we probably should be. Our run game has just been that dominant. 56-14. Oh! All right. Gotta make sure of this here. Yeah. Put in the starters. Let me take out guys, all right? Come on. So Tootie Bear will still be in, obviously. We're going to keep everybody there. Keep everybody there. We're going to keep Shelly Berry. I need to see something out of him. You know? We don't care about blocking. Honestly, is he going to stay? I don't see it saying he's not gonna stay. I don't see him staying either. But yeah. Oh well. We'll deal. We'll deal with it. I don't really think there's a guy I want out there for right now. Um, let's throw Ripjaw out there for a few plays, huh? Let's see what he could do. Let's see what he could do in this second half. Oh no. Oh, there's an injury because of a bat dog and a fumble. First play FTU, an injury, and that is then followed by a fumble, a great hit by number 20. I'm not my friend, so I will not say it. All right, here we go. Who knows? Maybe their backups are just better because we still have our starters out. Obviously, we still want to pour it on. Who doesn't like pouring it on, you know? And it's wildly inaccurate. Probably would have been a good first down if the other guy was in. O'Neal looking like he's gonna blitz, but he doesn't. However, nobody. I mean, he juked back. So let's see what they do here. No, why are you going outside again? Oh, right over the middle. He's going for it all. Goro knocked it away. Probably should have had the pick, but the pick probably would have put us in definitely would have put us in a worse spot. So we'll take it at the 39 here. And that's going to be a 1-yard run with Braylon Russell, who has been very bad today. I don't know. He just doesn't seem to be able to run. As he is a bigger guy. He is a bigger guy, so he's definitely, you know, he's strong. But he's not breaking tackles. He's not getting into space. He's not doing anything we need him to. That's really what's killing him right now. Is he did get a big run. He just got a 6-yarder on that one too. So maybe a little bit of the rust shedding off here. And then he picks up one. His longest rush of the day has been 12 yards. All right, yeah, I was trying to have fun there. Womack tripping on his own feet. They did blitz, which is very annoying. But you know what? We've been doing it to them all game. The punt going towards the sideline, out of bounds at the 10. Thank goodness. And there's Noel with the tackle, with the TFL. I just, you know, let them get their thing, get their catches and everything. Let the clock run. And there he is, number 92, I believe that's, yep, Milton Kendrick getting in the backfield with the sack. Okay, ready? Turner helping out with the tackle there, as that's going to bring up 4th and 16. Yep, punt is underway. Brought up to the 35. So it's a spot where we're very comfortable. Oh, Womack, buddy, you got to hold on to those or at least push it into the direction of one of our teammates. kind of just went for a FU kind of play there. Lawrence gets a nice grab, 2 yards. Or no, that was Del Womack. My bad. Del Womack gets the 2-yard completion. As, yeah, that has been Tootie Bear's negative is, hey, he might be completing passes and everything, but they're over our guys' heads. They're jumping for him. And a call there. Frank gets the touchdown. Tootie Bear Fair does throw for a touchdown now. And that puts Frank on the board with a touchdown. 63-14. And now, I mean, come on, you gotta think about it here a little. Flippin' Tech wants that 70, you know? I don't think they've scored 70 points in a game, and to do it in a conference championship where they've only been 1 game separated. This just shows how much frustration they built up against UMass, losing to UMass. That they're taking it out in the conference championship. A huge hit there over the middle. That was a bad hit. That should have been a penalty. No, a big hit there. 3rd and 6 now after that tackle. They tried running it, as I think they're starting to chew the clock a little bit. Just a little bit. They know that Flippin' Tech wants to score that 70. Goro Bourne, if you could catch, you would be a god on this team. 3rd deflection of the game. 3rd should have been interception of the game. Well, 2nd should have been interception of the game. Oh, okay. All right, Sailor. All right. Fighting through, guys, you know. But finally being taken down at the 47. So we've seen this team is not scared to continue rolling. Jepson running through a man, picking up the 1st down. 2nd and 3. That was an angry run. But hey, you know what? When you're up by this much, you gotta find stuff that works. You gotta just make stuff up as you go along. And that's exactly what they're planning on with this play. Trying out a jet sweep, only a 1-yard pickup, sadly. And I guess the question really is, what do you do? You know, you've tried getting Womack involved in the pass. You've tried it with the jet sweep. You know, obviously an expected jet sweep here, but like you've tried it all, and none of it seems to be working for him. That being said, he finally gets a block, and he picks up the 1st down right before the 2-minute warning. Conference USA Championship, 63-14. If you were hoping for a close game, if you were hoping for some rage, well, I'm sorry, but it doesn't seem like you get your wish today. Well, not in this game, at least. We still have a bowl game left, and I'm going to be putting a lot of younger guys in there, so maybe we get to see them a bit more. Tootie Bear just throwing it away. That's going to affect Devereaux's numbers a little bit, but, you know, it's not really going to hurt him. Russell, stiff arm. 7-yard pickup. All right, Devereaux, or Russell, that's my bad. As Frank gets it. Frank, touchdown. 69-14. Nice. And here we go for 70. There it is. Flippin' Tech putting up 70 against FIU. 14 points with a backup quarterback. So a backup for Flippin Tech is equal to a starter for FIU, at least at the quarterback position, according to this math, which honestly doesn't make any sense. So don't quote me on that. And Honda City getting the tackle there, making sure they are stopped. No timeouts are being called because nobody wants this game to continue any farther. There goes Ripjaw Thunder just flying in there. We wanted to get a little screen time, so. As that's going to be Jan getting there. Perfect throw to Carter there. I mean, they found a stride, but it's way too little, way too late. Last play of the game coming up here. And they caught it. Touchdown. Wow. There it is. That is the weakness of Flippin Tech, I guess. Get their backups out there. Or not their backups even, but just hit them deep with a speedster, and it seems like that's what kills them. But unfortunately, they found out way too late. 21-70 is your score. Flippin Tech demolishing FIU. As I cannot call this a rivalry, seeing as rivalries are supposed to be back and forth. That one was a bloodbath. Great play by the entire team there. We had to stop targeting the tight end for a little while to even give them a chance, and we still scored. We still scored without him, so just shows you how good the rest of this team is. Dinner is amazing today. No, I don't know what it is entirely. I know there's corn, zucchini, chicken, green beans. Couldn't be happier. As we can look at the stats, not a single quarter passed by where Flippin Tech was not scoring double digits. And of course, the second quarter was their best quarter. Both Pitts and Tootie Bear. Very interesting stat line here. Both getting 13 completions exactly. Both over 100 yards. The difference? 2 touchdowns. Ashton Pitts getting 4 touchdowns. Tootie Bear getting 2 touchdowns. An interception by Astor Pitts as well. Running the ball, we really didn't see Braylon Russell running it. However, with the same amount of carries, we saw Richard Jones coming in with 97 yards and a touchdown. Jepson and Dante Fireborn also getting rush touchdowns and a fumble by Jepson. Devereaux, 7 receptions by the end of the game, 2 touchdowns. Most receptions on the team. Frankenberry, both getting 6 receptions each. Probably combining for less than Devereaux's yard amount, though. However, thankfully for them, they do combine for more touchdowns. Everybody dropping 1 pass except for Del Womack, who dropped 2 passes. Congratulations, Del Womack. And it just wasn't a big play game for anyone. So that's just something to look at. This is what I want to see, though. 3 interceptions. 1 by Noel. 1 by Hayden O'Neill. And the pick 6 by Xavier Munson. Great job by you guys. You guys are, in my mind, Xavier Munson. You got the pick 6. That's great and all. But Devereaux has just been putting up numbers week in and week out. He is my player of the game. As that is a career record. Jaron Devereaux, most receiving touchdowns by a Flippin Tech receiver, and he's not even a senior. Wow, all right. that one is not going to be a that's not going to be a record that we break anytime soon. Holy cow, I didn't even recognize that was happening. We can see our trophy room here. Obviously nothing in rivalries because we don't do those. But we can see last year we won the we won the Xbox Bowl, blew out Central Michigan. This year we beat FIU for the Conference USA Championship, blew them out. So far it's been 2 blowouts when it came to yeah, there it is, 2025. You can see a little 2026. So this will be very nice to look back at when our series is over. See how many we can rack up before a conference champ, before we win the national championship. Not college football history. I want to see records. Records, there they are. Records, obviously we don't have anybody on here, but if we go to Conference USA, maybe? Do we have anybody? No, we don't, unfortunately. If we go down to Flippin Tech, however, 60 touchdowns looks to be the guy, right? 20 receiving touchdowns for Devereaux. And I'd like to mention, right? Oh, well, um, it was on Flippin Tech anyway, but season, that has been his season for receiving touchdowns, has been 20. That is one season of work, getting 20 touchdowns. And also, mind you, right, when we go to the depth chart here, he's a freshman. If he does this, if he has this type of a season every single season, you're looking at an 80 touchdown career in college. That is insane. Never mind what he can do next week. Who knows what he could do next week? We're going to be moving ahead to find out what bowl we will be placed into. Xavier Munson. I mean, we're probably going to get Conference USA Player of the Week. However, Xavier Munson gets National Defensive Player of the Week. Congratulations to you, Munson. Of course, Jaron Devereaux. I mean, he beat a record for the school there. Not getting national, unfortunately. What is our bowl game? And we have off season to do this episode. Wow, you guys are spoiled. All right. You guys are getting spoiled today. DeAndre Noel, of course, is not going to be coming here. He's a JUCO, so I'm not exactly, hurt by it, you know. And yep, there it is. The Sean Alexander Award. It goes to the best tight end in college football in the season, and that is Jaron Devereaux. 87 catches, 20 touchdowns, and 1,800 yards. He was so close to getting, if we didn't stop targeting him, he could have potentially gotten 2,000 yards in a season, and that would be huge as a receiver. John Matter winning the Heisman Trophy. Those stats are impressive. I love seeing good stats on a quarterback. Oh. Oh, wait. Devereaux got 2. All right. No, wait, because the John McKay Award is the best tight end, I think, right? Is it? Which one's best tight end? I don't know. But here's Jaron Devereaux with another award. 20 touchdowns, 87 receptions, and the 1,800 yards. Xavier Munson gets the Paycom Jim Thorpe Award. Jim Thorpe Award. Wait a minute. 4 interceptions on the year, 53 tackles, and 5 deflections. Xavier Munson had a good year, I guess. Hayden O'Neill got the Dick Butkus Award. 4 interceptions, 1 deflection, and 65 tackles. Great job to Hayden O'Neill. as Flippin Tech will be going to New Orleans in the New Orleans Bowl to take on Texas State. Okay, there we go. Now we can see everything. We're going to go to award winners. Obviously, the Maxwell, the presented to the player of the year, Jaron Devereaux, was second in this award, beating out all these seniors. A sophomore, like two sophomores, from number one ranked schools, by the way, number one, number 13. We are unranked. And we have a freshman up there at number 2 for the player of the year. Devereaux also getting second in the Walter Camp Award, which is another player of the year award. Gizmo Guru ended up getting 6th in best head coach voting. Number 1 going to the number 1 school, of course. Only makes sense. Davey O'Brien was quarterbacks. We're just going to check real quick to see where our guys are. The best defensive player, Chuck Bednarik Award. We had 2 guys up there, Hayden O'Neill, Xavier Munson, a linebacker, and a secondary player. It looks like Xavier Munson will be leaving, as well as Hayden O'Neill. Well, Hayden O'Neill's not leaving because he's a senior. Bronco Nagzuri is another defensive player of the war. I guess this one is different, category. But Hayden O'Neill and Xavier Munson again there. Best defensive back of the year goes to Xavier Munson, who will probably be transferring out. We do not have anybody for a running back. Wide receiver, nobody. Lombardi, nobody. Johnny Unitas is going to be nobody. Defensive end, no one. Inside lineman, nobody. John McKay is the best tight end, okay. Assistant coach, Zach Frost and Matthew Bauman, both getting votes, obviously, but not up there, unfortunately for them. Hayden O'Neill gets best linebacker with the Dick Butkus Award. We don't have center up there. Do we have... Is our kicker up here at all? Nope. Ray Guy Award. No. The Jet Award, which Linton Saylor made a great case at the end of the year, but unfortunately some guys were ahead of him. Sean Alexander is presented to the Freshman of the Year, so congratulations to Jaron Devereaux for that one. Now I got to see the Heisman race because I want to see if we were... Yeah, Jaron Devereaux was second in Heisman voting. A tight end was second in the Heisman race. We're going to lose Devereaux. There's no reason why he should be staying here. There's genuinely no reason. He just loves our playing style. He is one of those players who just wants to be here for play style. We are so lucky. Very lucky. All right. We're looking for an air raid offensive coordinator. Looks like nobody is gunning here. And nobody here is Alabama, so we will be waiting. Defensive coordinator, on the other hand, we are looking for the 3-3-5 tight, and there's one of them. This guy probably is one of our best bets. Colorado, though, South Florida. Yikes, we got to pick. Honestly, Tony. Tony. Prestige is a D, though. What's his talent tree? It goes down to strategist. I don't know what a strategist does. I do see some recruiter and tactician in there, though, so that's going to be fun to think about. Tony is... Oh, no, I don't care about Tony. I care about Johnny Martinez here. And he is a motivator. I wish I could see. You know what? He has a little bit in recruiter. I'll take it. I say let's offer this guy a spot. He's obviously less. We got to see if he even accepts us. And we don't have anybody who is our thing. our scheme there. So we're not even going to go for offensive coordinator. That being said, we have the New Orleans Bowl coming up. You guys got very, very lucky with your episode here today because you guys get a longer one. Here we go. Welcome to New Orleans, Flippin Tech. Actually, just a how far is Arkansas from New Orleans? It's not that far. So both teams from the South, so no one really taking too much of a drive. Is we are in an NFL stadium for this one. And there's Flippin Tech. I love our away uniforms, probably more than our home. So seeing these guys out there really makes me happy. I think it all looks very well, or very good. Flippin Tech and Texas State. Receiving their love, their respective love. That being said, we are going to have some, I forgot to check. And I don't want to risk it. We're not going to see Demir today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't want to risk it. All right. That being said, redshirt, they will lose a redshirt. They play more than 4 regular season games. I mean, it is postseason. It's postseason, so I guess this wouldn't count, right? Worst case scenario is, yeah, worst case scenario is they, yeah, absolute worst case scenario is going to be that that it takes his red shirt off, which just means we just got to put it back on him next year because he's probably not going to be playing next year. So, well, he's definitely not going to be playing next year. Unless he gets some major boost that I don't see coming. Here we go, though, the New Orleans Bowl. You saw the numbers there. We have not played Texas State. Texas State has not played us. We are 10-3. Texas State is 7-5. And they're picking up 7 on the first run, so we don't like seeing that as they're going to hurry up, trying to read us as well as they can. As we saw that outside run very well, they lose 3. So we have the outside run covered. We're not very good with the inside run right now. That's all right. Everybody pretty much staying exactly where they were. They're even just going into better spots. And for some reason, our left zone ran to the right side of his screen. And I don't know why I called that play. Oh no! Quarterback gets the first down. They do have an injury on their offensive line though. Not good for them. First down, not good for us. Charlotte with the tackle, so thank you, Charlotte, for taking them down. We shouldn't be in that situation to begin with, though. Spicy coming in with the 3-yard, with the hit after 3 yards. They're trying here. They want to get that outside run established, it seems like. Oh, and that should have been a hit. Huge hit by O'Neal. Instead, he held back last second. Oh, that was a bad angle by me. Oh, jeez. Charlotte. Thank you. All right, that was a very poor play to be judging our skill off of. Yeah, no, I don't know why. Easy touchdown for him there. We gotta show up. We gotta show up and win those plays if we can. Extra point will be good for Texas State. They start off 7-0. They start off up 7-0. Here comes Flippin Tech for their first possession of the game. So we will be receiving it first in the second half, by the way. Because we might see a little bit of a different call here. Who knows? Tootie Bear will be starting us off. Second half will be headed by Demir. Hopefully Braylon Russell, maybe they'll show a team that, hey, I can play, I can still play, you know, and actually run a bit here. He picks up 12 on that one. We won't be able to Mickey Mouse our way into a bunch of tight end plays as we drop an easy catch. Not even Braylon Russell, that was Colson. Colson coming back from injury. Welcome back, buddy. Couldn't have come back on a worse play, though. 3-yard pickup because why would we throw a good pass? Oh, geez, that is the one thing I hate about these guys. And he throws it and it hits his offensive lineman in the head. Tootie Bear, his one negative. He's a very aware player. But damn, does he suck. My fear is that he's not aware of how much he sucks. That's my problem. But it's all right. And why aren't we diving for that, Jan? Why are we not diving for that? Easy touchdown. Ah, that sucks. You gotta be able to catch him, dude. Jan, that's on you. That's on you to the point where I'm thinking about subbing you out now. One play, 77 yards. Allowed because we couldn't play defense. And we couldn't jump. All you had to do is jump for it. You didn't even have to get too much of it. You get a fingertip on that ball. And it's a broken up play. And a very slow throw there. Jaron Devereaux is hurt. God forbid. Dang, Tootie Bear, the hospital ball is your pass. You have to find something that works here. Because if nothing works, we are screwed. And Duchacuzzi getting it. He's not exactly the fastest guy, so the fact that he was open was very surprising. As that fan looked looked just as surprised as me to see Duchacuzzi on the board there with the grab. As Del Womack, there he is, coming in when we need him. Touchdown. Good juke move there. Jaron Devereaux is injured. I didn't see what the injury was or how long they're saying he would be out for. Broken wrist will not be returning to the game, so we are going to be fighting a man down. And it's the best freshman in the country who's down as well, so his season is going to be over. Hospital ball by Tootie Bear. Good job. Thunder is Turner. That's Turner, my bad, not Thunder. And he gets stiff armed. All right. Yeah, Texas Tech, Texas State, anybody really, is another. I gotta turn off notifications on this Xbox, I swear. That's gonna be a tackle there, but we are just getting out physical. We gotta take transfers at this point. I I mean, like, I don't know what else we have to do. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Another big play. Touchdown, Texas State. What are we doing? It's 20-7 now. Come on. 69 yards on one play. Flippin' Tech, what are you doing? We're not getting the big plays, but we're allowing them. That's going to hit inside the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback right away. We need to see something from the rest of our team, though. Throw to Sailor. He's got some speed as he picks up a first down up to the 45. Oh my God, he pushed him out of bounds. Colson runs out of bounds with it, so we got Colson back. Then we had to give away, and because of it, we had to give away our star tight end. And why the hell would our blocking tight end actually block? Why would he? Good job, Duke. And our offensive line not blocking. Everybody, throw away your plays. One player got hurt, so we are going to give up on this one. What the actual hell? And apparently they're playing a perfect defense again. Another hit there. Flippin' Tech just cannot seem to play football today, as that's going to bounce 500 yards back. Because God forbid we actually get a good punt when I don't put backspin on it. It's going to bounce 500 yards either way. Might as well be a touchback. Ridiculous. And we let him catch it! What are we doing? Another big play. Bailey, useless. Two words you would find in the thesaurus together. And a block in the back, no call, lets their running back break a tackle. Thank God he hasn't done anything today. We've been swarming the ball on the run, thankfully, so another block in the back, no call there. That's going to be another 1-yard pickup. We need to show up, guys. Come on. And a nice hit there, almost intercepted by Spicy Maine. Finally, our defense holds it to something less than a touchdown. But that big catch still costs us, as that's going to be a field goal. I mean, it was one play that you had to stop, and you couldn't do that. All right, come on. Wake up a little, guys. We get dragged down. Let's see if our team can actually run this play or if we are genuinely just doomed. And a terrible throw there by Tootie Bear Barrett. Where are you throwing it, dude? The ball was like 5 yards away from the guy. He had to run after it. Colson getting his get back on the season for taking him out. I didn't think we'd see Colson again. Instead, he gets to come back, and our center is just letting him through for a 7-yard sack. Just let him through. He's a pure rusher. Yeah, guess what? We are a pure shit team to block, apparently. Womack with that grab, 7 yards. We get it right back on the next play. Good. And you gotta fucking catch! Come on! What are you doing? And an injury to our center, because he was totally doing something to begin this game anyway. Big punt there. And we cannot bring him down. God forbid. Alright, yeah, we can't play outside of our division, our conference, apparently. Oh well. We lose to a team who had 2 losses on the year, and then we're coming back and losing to another team who has a much worse record than us. It just makes sense, apparently. What the hell are we doing? And he came back all the way. They're going to give him the first down, though. Right? Because why wouldn't they? No, No! Are you... You're fucking kidding me. I know you guys could still hear me. I don't even know if these are alive or not. Do I have something plugged into here? I do. Not. I hate USBs. Alright, all of them are dead. Sweet, love that. Alright, we got about 10 minutes on this one, probably. Only here. I don't know what my zone is because I didn't have a chance to check because I was fixing the camera angle. That's going to be the end of the first. Thank God. We have done shit today. Oh my God, we've been terrible. We need to do something. Everything. We need to do everything differently. 27 points in the first quarter is not a good look. Okay. Stay back. Piece of hair. And it's almost intercepted by O'Neal. How did you not intercept that, Hayden? Come on, man. Best linebacker misses the easy interception. Come on, man. Where are we at? Okay, we're actually good on this battery. Guys, why? Why are we just running away from every player? Holy cow. Oh, I'm so glad that we're doubling somebody who's not going to be in the play at all. That makes me so happy to see us wasting resources. Oh my God, Honda City, where the hell were you? Where was whoever was supposed to be the short zone on that? Because whoever that was just fucked up royally. Come on. Thank you, Hayden O'Neal. Nobody's tackling today. Everybody's just walking. This is ridiculous. Why is everybody just walking at this point? And get back here. Why the hell is one of our blitzers all the way on the outside? There it is. Good blitz there. Casey Jardine with the sack. Definitely needed that one. And Honda City can't come down with it. And that's another should have been interception. Nah, we're good. We don't need to intercept the ball at all. And the kick is up and no good. Just to the wide left. Not even wide left. Barely left is a better call for that one. Well, Coulson is out. Richard Jones, we saw him. Held it down. And we're blocking right into the running back. Why? Why are we blocking into our players? Come on, man. You're doing great when you get the ball. Just be better off ball right now, right? Now that's what we got to work on. We shouldn't be working on things mid-season and in the end of the season. All this should be done, flattened out already. Come on. Frank with the ball. If he can, it'd be 53. And a highlight. Frank. There you go. Big touchdown there. Extra point would put us in a very good spot. 10-point lead for Texas State over Flippin Tech. Ugh, man, we need to do better. But hey, you know what? Already starting off strong. The missed field goal led to a touchdown. And Colson getting a tackle there. All right, he's coming back with a vengeance. And that's going to be a nice tackle by Gary. Randy Gary with the tackle there. And yeah, there you go. 6-yarder right after. All right, 3rd and 8. We got to stop him here. Can the boys draw up? Oh, geez. Intercepted. Goro Bourne. Thank you. Pick 6. Oh, boy. A much needed pick there. A pick 6 nonetheless. The defense helping out a little bit. Maybe a little sorry for giving up 3 deep touchdowns in a row. Flippin Tech has scored 14 unanswered now. Oh, and that's not Colson. I thought it was, though. The tackle style is just like Colson's. Alright, come on. Oh, and I got blocked by my own teammate, but Goro Bourne right there for the tackle. He is fired up. I'm sure he is happy to be out there right now. That's going to be Charlotte Young coming in with that tackle. Run it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, but oh, nobody. As that's going to be an easy 1st down because they had the biggest hole available for him. Wow, that could not have ended worse for us. Oh, geez, I had that play call. I had that play all wrapped up, but I was an idiot. And now they're going to go for it, or they're going to be running it probably a lot on us now. No, Noel, what are you doing, buddy? Or 35, whoever you are. What the heck, man? Show up. Wake up. Come on, man. I love how I pressed B to switch to Jan, and it was like, nah, you don't get to switch. All right, neat, thanks. Oh, I was blocked. I was blocked from going out into my zone. All right, whatever. Good job grabbing the blocker, by the way, because that's the only way you don't get him. But, like, that should be an easy, like, get up and move back. Oh, my God, and it's an easy touchdown because I thought I was on the tight end. Come on, man. And I'm about to shave my head off if this hair doesn't stay back. So another touchdown let up by me. That's my bad. We're back to a 10-point game. Honestly, look, and of course we have another major injury on our team. Texas Tech or Texas State. This is how they're winning. that is how they're winning. They are just injuring our best players, and they're just walking away scot-free because there's no penalty for injuring players in this. It's ridiculous. Colson there. Nice run. Found the hole and punched right through it. 15 yards. As in hospital ball. Puts Berry in the air. Thankfully, nobody near. But holy cow, dude, you gotta throw the ball on the ground, all right? You gotta find your guy instead of just throwing it up to him. And where was Colson going? Just ran away from the play, apparently. Thank you. Nobody blocking on the right side. And that's going to be a first down there. Del Womack with that one. Let's see, will our blockers actually move for this? Yes, they will. And they get the blocks. Juke move. Colson, first down. And there he is, Braylon Russell. He picks up a nice pickup. Clarence Hill is hurt. Of course he is. He's only a player on our team, so why wouldn't he be hurt? It seems like the players that transferred, they are playing well against the actual teams. Meanwhile, everybody who we picked up is playing well against Conference USA, you know? And that's kind of an interesting look, you know? And Colson not finding much, but he does get a first down, so we'll take it. I don't like the look of that defense. I don't like the look of this offense. And nobody on Frank. First down there. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. At the 5. Hey, if we can end this with a one-possession game, in a one-possession game, I'm happy. They get through easily, but there is a flag, so let's hope that that's on them. Offsides on the defense. That will give us a first down. That will give us half the distance to the goal. New set of downs. We are looking peachy. And you think we pass it after the run fails, but no, we run it. Get the touchdown with Colson. Welcome back. Welcome back, dude. We definitely needed you. And of course, the extra point is going to be good. It is a 3-point game once again. This defense, if they can hold here and give our offense the ball in a good spot, we could be seeing something good. And Shelly Berry is injured. What? What is going on with our team? We didn't get injured at all this season. Now we're getting hurt. Milton Kendrick is now hurt. Nolan Faulkner is now hurt. We got 3 injuries in a row with these players. This is ridiculous. I don't think there's been a play without an injury for us in the past 3 plays. I'm not counting the... Yeah, because nobody's playing their zone. Whose zone was that supposed to be? Come on. Can we actually show up to one of these games, please? I don't know why I keep going on the running back. Timeout called by Texas State. Of course, we used a timeout because of an injury, right? Does that make sense? And it's hit off of O'Neal. That is, interception should have been number 3 now for this team. Probably number 4, but I'm not counting. Or at least I am, but Anyway. Here you go. Oh, why? I thought you were covering him. Why? I hate when this game does that. Dude is getting covered perfectly by the CPU. I'm like, okay, let me go cover someone else who needs to be covered. And instead I get, nah, we're just going to let him. Oh, okay, yep, take away their timeouts. Yes, take their timeouts. But yeah, no, let me just watch him run away now. Like, now that you're covering someone, I want to cover that guy. Like, what? What? Where is the defense? They're not showing up to the game. And then we have no blitzes. We have no blitzes on 3rd and 4. Why are we showing up to the field again if we're not going to blitz? And that's going to be a huge sack there. Timeout called. We have a shot. We have a shot to do something here. Maybe get a deep pass interference call. That's really what we're hoping for at this point. Sailor, what are you doing, dude? You gotta get there. Come on. Let's go coaching. Let's see something real quick. Don't know why I was gonna go 1-1. You're faster. I want to see what this guy could do. All right. Let's see what you could do. And that's going to be caught, and he is out of bounds. And a hospital ball there. All right. Let's see. Let's hope that we could do something here. Intercepted. All right. That's one way to end the half. But we did come back there. It was, what, 7-28 earlier? It's 28-31. So it's a 3-point game. We did come back. And we've just played better football. We've just played better football in that quarter. We just got to keep that coming. So 28-31 in the half. Remember, guys, code is down below. LIB13, LITLIB13 to get your W 10% off. That being said, we really need to start doing something here, guys. We haven't had too many big plays this game, or this episode, really. We won't have a big tight end play. That's for sure. That being said, I did promise. And as close of a game as it is, Demir, buddy, you're in. Show us something. Show us something good, all right? We're going to be running it a lot more, obviously, but we're going to work on short passes. We're going to work on things that I believe are manageable for any quarterback. Maybe the one's not named Tootie Bear Fair, but everything is not good for him as Demir Evie comes in, as he'll get the handoff there, as they were expecting a pass for the new quarterback. Instead, Jefferson Colson, the senior who comes in after a season-ending injury, came in postseason. gets a nice pickup. Instead, 55 cannot block outside of the, cannot push him outside of the zone. So you can see that Burgess is the tight end here. Oh my God! Why is the perfect defense always there? It's every single play. It doesn't matter what. That's not what I wanted. That's not the play I wanted. Colson, please. Oh, a nice spin by Colson gets the first down. And his first completion goes to the running back. Thank you, Colson. I mean, yeah, no, that's exactly what we want to do, right? Have an offensive line that is just a turnstile. I mean, like, holy cow. And the ball is coming out a lot slower. However, it's not hospital balls every throw. So that's letting us throw on the run or catch on the run, take you up the field. We're going to be run after catch a lot, especially early in this guy's career. But I like seeing it. I love seeing this stuff. Oh, and a bad throw there. Where were you? Why? And then we didn't even look up. Come on, man. Both of you, show up. Come on. 3-point game. And we're throwing ducks like that. We were on him. That should be a sack, and you know it, game. That should be a sack, and you know it. Getting screwed over by the game once again. I would rather the sack there, yes. And wide open! Who the hell has heard of tackling? Not Flippin Tech. As another injury. 2 injuries now to Flippin Tech. This game's incredible. Holy cow, what is going on? Are you insane? They are injuring our players on purpose. Texas State, thank you so much for Bounty Gate. Unbelievable. Unflippin' believable. I don't get it. I really don't get it how the game is just saying, oh yeah, now all the injuries are going to come in and fold. Like, what? What? Okay, so the creators of college football have never been hit down below the belt before. Because that guy's helmet hit him in a spot where I don't want to think about it. And he stayed up and ran through it. I'm sorry. But that is stupid. And we're going out of the game because of bruised ribs. We have the weakest football team in the freaking world. Demir, buddy, you are being taken out, by the way, because what the heck was that throw? I mean, if Astor Pitts throws an interception, it's because, you know, I'm being an idiot 90% of the time, but... Oh, no! Block! This was perfect. This was absolutely perfect. Look at this. Okay, there's a hole right to our left. All right. Bounce out that way. Okay, maybe one guy we have to beat. Block right there. Perfect. 24. Block. 24 got pancaked when he was supposed to be the one blocking. Yeah, we're going to sub him out. We have to sub him out. We have to sub him out because it was a one-score game. He goes in, throws an interception first drive. If it was second drive, I probably would have been like, all right, whatever. I'm going to... I was actually very close there to catching the trigger. Good. We got to look up. We got to look up, dude. High schoolers know. When you're on that football field, the ball could always be coming to you. So you always look up. Doesn't matter if you're the main guy or not. Frank with a first down grab there. He has been one heck of a player. He's just been getting open. I love it. I love it. I've been aiming at him because he's open. And also because we don't have a tight end. And that's Womack. 8-yard pickup. All right. All right, all right, all right. Russell. Bowling through guys. There you go, Braylon Russell. Show off a little, huh? I don't like any of these plays. So we're going to choose the one I don't like the least. Yeah. Right? That's the wording on that one. And yeah, no, of course. Draped on him. Already contact before the ball gets there. No call. A hospital ball that ends up being a catch. Thank you to our wide receiver catching it, Womack. He showed up today. He hasn't showed up much in the second half of the season, but he showed up today. All right, picks up a few. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know. And for some reason, now the game's like, oh, yay, running the ball. Like, what? Are you insane, game? Like, genuinely insane? We couldn't run the ball if they didn't have a defensive line. It's going to be a touchdown for Russell on the screen. And again, it's because it's a screen and blocking is outside where there's nobody else. Extra point will be good. 35-38, keeping it a one-score game. And I was hoping that this game would be a lot easier. It is not. I don't know why I had the fallacy of Conference USA being hard in my mind. Oh. Yay! One-yard gain there for Texas State. And O'Neal gets there, but we're still going to go through the animation where he gets the 4 yards. This is what I deal with. Day in and day out. Stop them. All right. They get the 4. I think this is their first punt of the game. No, they punted it before. That's right. Nope, they have. It's on me. That's my bad. That's my bad. Bad memory. Memory of a goldfish. Whoop. There it is. Down at the 45. Here we go at Tutti Bear. If we need, we will call in fits. Womack with the grab. Nice spin move, and he picks up the first. He picks up the first down and fights for even more. I like it. I like it. I like it. I don't know how to think about Burgess's though, you know? Like, definitely not as fast as our number 1, but he's definitely just as good. Holy cow! Fought his man off for that one. Burgess's first down grab. Give me a tight end. I think we know our tight end 2 for next year. Assuming he's on roster. Holy cow, dude. I love that. I love that. Absolutely. And there's Sailor with the touchdown, giving Flippin Tech their first lead of the game. Oh, 1:51 left in the third quarter. The first lead of the game for Flippin Tech is a 42-38 score. Next season, I will try to read the scores out as a. I'll try to read the scores out as a you know, in the order that it's in, away team and home team, but for now it's just gonna be whoever scores gets their number first. 2-yard pickup there. All right, we weren't deterred by that one, thankfully. So let's keep it going. You know, no whammies, no whammies. Perfect, nice job. Turner kept fighting through it. Gets the tackle after a 2-yard gain for them. You know what? I trust you. I'm gonna cover as much of this middle as possible. Oh, and we covered the. Oh, we got the hole, but nobody was in the middle. Milton Kendrick is hurt again. Just stay off the field. Just stay off the field, dude. You're a joke. You're just a joke at this point. Just stay away. O'Neal walking around like he's lost in the nursing home. Hayden Turner is now hurt because he might as well be. Hey, he didn't get hurt today. Let's get him hurt. We keep hitting substitute, by the way, and he keep coming back. Dude, once you hit like a second time coming out, here's the thing, once you come out for injury for a second time, in my mind as an AT, you're done for the day. Like, if you're just gonna be coming out every few plays, Spicy trying to get a nice hit on him, instead it's going to be a first down. But if you're gonna come out like every 4 or 5 plays, just stay out at that point, you know. Don't go back out. Don't go back in, you know. Spicy getting that one. Why nobody's in the middle of the game, I have no idea. This one I'm gonna cheat out a little bit, covering number 0. Of course! How fast is number 17? What type of quarterback is he? We won't know because this game doesn't like playing the actual game of football. Instead, it's just going to go hurry up the entire game. Defense, do something. Come on. Oh my god, you completely wasted your chance. You completely wasted it. You were right there. Instead, you're looking away from the quarterback. Our team hates looking at the quarterback for some reason, by the way. And they throw it right behind your head. Great job. The fact that we are winning right now is not indicative of any analytics. All right? It is pure luck at this point that we're winning. And honestly, if we win off of pure luck, I wouldn't be upset. Because that seems to be the only thing that goes for us anyway, so. And, of course, we're getting bodied. Nice hit against the quarterback. I don't advocate for players getting hurt. And they're known as this quarterback. Yeah, I would not mind seeing the guy go on the bench for a little bit. Nice hit there by number 18. And, of course, we're not even going to show blitz. Why would we show blitz on an obvious rundown? What? What? That's 2 guys! Oh my god, the game is magic. The game just used magic to beat us. What? Unbelievable. All right. 45-42. Texas State takes back the lead. Flippin Tech has a chance to respond. Maybe. Oh, gee. Oh, what are we doing? Why are you standing? Sailor, just get off the field. I don't want to see you on the field for a little bit. All right, bud. 77, the same to you. Same to you, 77. But no, he's in for an injured player, by the way, because, you know, our team's injured. Deemed your do that crap again. I wasn't going to commentate the drop, so. Burgess try running through a man. Doesn't work. Yeah, we've needed Tudor Bear out here the entire game. Jepson, thank you for the stiff arm. 73. Buddy, did you even show up today? Or 55? My bad. 73, you're playing pretty well. 55, did you actually show up today? Or, like, what's the plan there? First down, Frank. What the heck is your plan now, bud? And that's going to be Del Womack for the first down. There you go, Womack. As that's Braylon Russell rumbling, stumbling in for the touchdown. Flippin Tech will take the lead. Once again, extra point will be good, making it 49-45. Oh boy. Now, if they can take as long as they did with their last drive, we would win. So this potentially could be the last drive of the game if our defense plays as poorly as we did last drive. If we play better, we can get the ball back and either create some distance or just end the game. Or 32 could just be the absolute worst player on this team. Bailey, once again, dude, I have yelled at Bailey so often, it's not even a joke anymore. Oh, 35. I gotta see this. Who the heck is 35? Because you came in, bud. Noel. All right, I yelled at you earlier, dude, and then that's the hit that you give him. Love it. Top receiving touchdowns this season. Devereaux had the most out of everybody, including wide receivers, at 20. Yikes. Oh, no. No. Charlotte, are your legs okay? Are your ankles still intact? I can't tell because of how bad you got beat there. If I had a nickel for every time Charlotte could got juked out, I would be able to buy a replacement. At this rate, I mean, like, come on, man. Yep, just get him to slide. Get him to slide. Use up a little more time, you know. They're gunning the clock good. That's good for us and for them, I guess. Yep. All right. That's tough. How long was that drive? Not showing. Field goal is going to be good. There it is. 137. You don't know how fast they can work. Sailor, please give me something on this. That was a very great block, dude. I was expecting to have to spin out of that. 52 points, by the way, dropped on our defense. 42 technically dropped on their defense. But luckily our Did we forget what a block was again? Mid-game? I mean, we've been doing it all game, so I can't imagine that was the case, but what? Thank you. Womack with the grab there. Can we just get you guys offsides, please? That would be cool, right? Fireborn gets the nice block. Very good block there. Braylon Russell picking up the first down on it. There you go. All right, new life. Oh, all right, another first down on another play. Taking a huge hit is Del Womack, but he's upright, celebrating the first down. I love it. If we all move properly, stiff arm. Nice stiff arm there. No, he's not. You are not getting help from him blocking, by the way. And that's going to be a first down there. Richard Jones. I mean, Flippin Tech is playing like they already have the win, unfortunately, with the amount that they're running out this clock. But I mean, it's working, right? So I can't really be upset. Why it's going all the way down to 0 or to 16 seconds, I have no idea. But you know what? If it's gonna work, it's gonna work, and I'm fine. All right, I'm fine with it actually working. Hospital ball there, only 2 yards. I should have done that set. Burgess with a first down. There it is. Huge first down there. I gotta figure out how I want to continue playing this. Oh, there's Sailor, touchdown. Could that have been too early? Maybe, but we'll take the lead. Linton Sailor's second touchdown of the day, 54 yards. And Astor Pitts has had to spread the ball around very often. 56-52. It is an offensive shootout here. Me going up against the game. And the game has had the upper hand the entire time. They have healthy guys. They have the athletes. They have everything going for them right now, except for the score. And we bring them down, and of course we're hurt. Why are you out there? Caden Turner, benched for the game. Don't come out there if you're hurt. You wasted a touchdown. Now, if we have to score, we have one less touchdown to do it. Or a timeout to do it. They call their first timeout. Just keep it coming. Just keep it going, all right? Come on. And Amelia Yan is going to keep them in bounds. They're going hurry up here. Time ticking down right now. 1 minute, 12 seconds left. And Spicy gets to him before he gets to the first down marker. The hurry up is going to take out a lot of time. They have a lot of guys deep. And never mind. Apparently they can sprint down the field much faster than we thought. And the tackle there is a sure thing. The timeout coming in. 46 seconds left. Dude, we are not happy about this. I do not like this at all. Oh, Munson! Xavier Munson, you do not throw it to the defensive back of the league, the best defensive back in college. But unfortunately, there is no penalty for it because he didn't pick it off. Instead, it's going to Goro Bourne. Another knockdown, and that's an injury. But no, they're going to keep their timeout. 35 seconds left. They do not deserve to have a timeout here. They had an injury. That should waste their timeout. Incredible. And Goro Bourne! Goro Bourne with the greatest interception of the season. It took I don't know how many plays. But it finally worked. as Flippin Tech takes the knee to win it here in the New Orleans Bowl. 56-52. What a game. Flippin Tech. What a game. Barely beating out Texas State. Our defense got a little bit better at the end there, and that's all we needed. We took the lead in the third quarter, and it was just back and forth after that. But thankfully, we were able to win that one. If you were here for that, if you were watching live for that one, cheers. Definitely deserve it after that. And we needed every yard of it. As Flippin Tech comes back multiple times to win it. Man, I could not be happier. Ugh. All right. All righty. Goro Bourne, of course, getting Defensive Player of the Week. Well deserved after getting the most important interception of the game. He got 2 interceptions that game. That's right. And it looks like our offer was rejected, so we get to continue looking. And there's an air raid guy. We are going to offer him a position. And we showed him, hey, that's what an air raid offense can do in our system, you know? I mean, look, it's not 3-3-5 tight, but it's 3-3-5. 3-3-5. It's close enough, you know? We can upgrade some coach skills real quick, so let's go and do that. Do we have motivator all right? Well, there you go. That should make it a little easier for us. That being said, dude, that could not have been a more stressful game. I don't think it's possible. Congratulations to Flippin Tech. What's this? There you go. Scotty Walden was getting offers to be a head coach. Instead, he comes to Flippin Tech to be an offensive coordinator. And it looks like the defensive coordinator, Tim Kindred, will also accept his role as a defensive coordinator for this team. So Gizmo Guru has just rebuilt his coordinator staff. Just like that, too. As we could see our staff, we're not obviously going to fire them. C and C minus, much better than the D and D plus that we had earlier. Definitely a very welcome sight. As we level up again, what was that, 10? What does that give us? Yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay, we got a few levels there. As the new champions are Oklahoma beating Duke. I mean, come on. Duke wasn't going to win it. Let's be honest here. 45-28. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Upgrading coach skills once again. There it is. Put in the work. Wide receivers and tight ends are now going to get better in the offseason, which is coming up shortly. So getting that upgrade was huge at this time. As now we got the offseason to do. Players leaving. Of course, we got to go through this. That's right. We do have a lot of people looking to transfer. We only get 6 ways to persuade. So let's start by quarterback. Evie and Cantu both wanting to transfer for playing time. I mean, dude, you guys were redshirted. What do you expect? We're gonna leave these guys on the side for right now just to see. Jepson, we're not gonna be able to get either of these guys back, so we're not even gonna try. Lawrence, conference prestige. Honestly, dude, that's not even on us. But if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. I can't force you. This guy I want back. Brand exposure, dude. With what you gave us? Oh, okay. Fine. We failed on our first one. We gotta be smart. I'm trying to see who exactly is graduating though. Astor Pitts, great. Colson and Jones, who played amazing this year. Womack, who played incredible at the end of the year, pretty decent at the in the middle as well. Jacuzzi and Bazastar. I don't even know Bazastar, so got some offensive linemen graduating. Alden Stone is graduating. Kendrick wants to transfer. Caden Turner wants to graduate. Ugh, we need a lot of guys now. Harrison wants to transfer because of playing time. However, dude has two guys who are just transferring. Come on. Really? All right. A corner wants to transfer. Munson wants to transfer. We can't even get him back. And Ahmad Jang is going to be out. So let's get some mediums in here, you know. Um, let's go Cantu first. Okay, Cantu is staying, thankfully. Demir Evie. Demir Evie! Let's go, man. Who else do we want to bring it? Who else do we want to say we want to bring back? I say we want to bring back Xavier Munson. I want to bring him back, you know. Let's go by overall, you know, because normally overall means, you know, hey, they're going to be coming back, you know, for a good reason. Braylon Russell wants pro potential. He barely played for us, so I don't want him back. Jepson, he played well, but the conference prestige we won't be able to match next year. We got to look at, like, juniors, really. Xavier Munson fits the bill, and, nope. All right. Lawrence or Boothman? I'm going to say Lawrence, because right now we're already down a guy, right? Are we already? Yeah, we're already down Womack. I wasn't able to get the other guy. Losing Lawrence would suck. Would losing a tight end be worse, though? Not really, honestly. Yeah, and when Lawrence came in, he actually did show up for a few of those. So, yeah, you know what? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Well, we tried, but we got two of our guys back, and they're both quarterbacks. So they're going to probably have one more year where we have to try to persuade them to stay. But after that, we're good. We did gain a star in our team prestige. And here we go. Hey, Big Daddy. I still love that one. Hmm. I'm gonna be honest. I need those. I need to hear people say that they want to come back for that. All right. We got a prospect list, but nobody's gonna be available here because, right? Yeah, this is the only thing that we can look at. Nobody's gonna be available here. We need the transfer portal. Arkansas, and now we gotta go based on position. Oh my God, a 4-star. We're not gonna go for him. I really want to go for him though. Oh my God, who's he have on his own? Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to get him. Although he would stay. As a soft, no, 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 no. We're happy with who we got right now. Yep. See, this is what we're doing. We're going for the guys who have ones. You know. That being said, we gotta get all these guys. Fullback, we won't need. Wide receiver, it says we need one, but no one's there. No tight end either. No tackles. We got guards. I can put a guard in here or a center. Oh, we're gonna have to go for the guard. I'm gonna go for this guy who has a second on his list. Although, actually, who do we have to beat out? UAB? Oh yeah, no. We'll fight out UAB, huh? Defensive tackle. Ugh. All right. Edge. There it is. Honestly, he's not a big guy at all. Let's see if we could get Parker, huh? Wait, hon, is he leaving Cincinnati and thinking about going back to Cincinnati? That's kind of funny. Um, Outside linebacker Mike. I need both, apparently. So I can't imagine a lot of these guys are going to be targeted. So we're going to need safeties. So there's a safety. We're going to be short on guys. I did give us. I see. Here's the thing. I gave us an out here. You know. Yeah. So I did give us an out where I'm allowed to go for other players. You know. Hold on. Why do we need four? That's my question. Hold on. We need four because we have two freshmen and that's about it. Why not just get two? I can get two, move one to wide receiver, one to. I can move a wide receiver, a tight end, if I really need. Yeah, I'll need. Um, but yeah, I could move a. I can move a wide receiver to tight end. I can move probably two wide receivers to tight end. To move two running backs to wide receiver. Move around offensive line, obviously. This is gonna be a very stressful. This is gonna be a very stressful recruiting period, you know, because we already signed two outside linebackers, right? Let me see our outside linebackers real quick. Sam and Will, right? We need we need three there and three there, which is ridiculous because we have two seniors and one senior. We should just be looking to replace those guys, you know. But instead, we got two Wills, which we got right back. We're going to be bringing in more Wills, who are going to be going to everyone else. Yeah. All right. So great. You know, that's fantastic. Whatever. All these guys are transfers. Oh boy. So first thing we're gonna do, scholarship each and every one of these guys. If they auto sign, hey, great. I don't have to worry about anything else. You know? If they don't auto sign, then we got a problem. Okay, so next we gotta go with interest status, and from the bottom up, we gotta place these hours. All right, already a great start. Oh, well, we have more than enough hours. I wouldn't have guessed. Do we want to go for like some guys, I guess? Yeah, we can't add anything, so why not? I don't know. Let's see who we can add on the transfer portal from Arkansas, huh? It's not like we can put. Oh, Alaska, yeah. Okay. Well, why not? Joey Sua, why not? He's already looking at coming here. And I doubt that he would come here, but of course the best player from Arkansas is from Flippin Tech. Yeah, no, we have a lot of the best players from their spots, so honestly, why not? Yeah, let's add. Oh boy, that broke the game. All right, nope, never mind. Um, why not? Let's just see what happens. Look, it's not like we can't afford to scout these guys, or scholarship these guys and then send the house on each one of them. It's not like that's out of our control. So we are now putting the most hours on them. We have gave every single one of them scholarships. I mean, the only thing I'd want to do really is go to Walker White, who's a sophomore, by the way, and just scout him. 90 acceleration, holy crap. As a quarterback? Oh boy, if we get him, our season's going to be fun. All right, let's go ahead. Come on. Oh boy. Oh, we got a bunch of lockouts. Well, I mean, they're looking at locking us out. But no one has said no to us yet. We are first on everybody's list here except for this guy. And we're jumping up on him. Oh, wait. We might be in a very good spot right now with these guys. We're going to scout, though. We're going to scout because why not? Like this guy, yeah, Almost who? Throw power is 92, short accuracy is an 86, medium is 75, 79. Speed is an 86, deep accuracy is 70. Dude, those abilities as well. This is going to be a fun one. All right, got some nice power, no finesse, but run block's nice, pass block's nice. Yeah, definitely a power blocker. Yeah, raw strength, I just saw it. Okay, maybe I look like an idiot. Pass protector, I love him, but I mean, run block finesse is at an 85. Oh, I don't know about him. All right, come on. We don't really have much to do, unfortunately, so this part of the episode kind of sucks for us. As we're settling in, we're doing more than Carolina. Everybody else though has us at number 1, mainly because we're putting everything. Prater, you saw what happened in the bowl game. Do you want to go with the team that lost or the team that won? Like I am offering every single one of these players a scholarship because I can. And there it is. We're making deals. D'Angelo Cooks, the running back, is coming in. Ashton Gray is coming in. Who else? Pat Fargus is coming in. Brooks Urachek. Oh, it took me a second. DeCarty, Prater, Terrell Johnson is coming in. So we got a lot of guys coming in now. That's awesome. Love it. Anyway, none of the guards, though. And we are first on everybody now. So, yep. Ole Miss is making a push for White. Don't like that. But he's in his top 3, and he should be making a decision, actually, after this week. So, we might be able to get the dual threat in Walker White. Oh, I like this a lot. All right, our transfer portal. I don't know why. We're very good in the transfer portal. We're just suck in the in-season with getting these guys. Oh yeah, maybe I should look at recruiting stage. Here we go. Now working from the bottom up, right? Oh. All right, hey. I get it. I hear you. But we got your playing style. You know? Yeah, I know you like playing style. You want to visit? Let's get you a visit, huh? Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. You like our playing style too. Yeah, come on down. Sua, you want in on this? Oh, you don't seem to like anything of ours, do you? Hmm. Come meet our alumni. You never know. Maybe you see something you like, you know? Yeah, no, see, Gang Jones there would be bad idea. Um, yeah, so, Parker, what do you want to come for, huh? Well, we're not really a championship contender, but it's our best thing for you. So, hey, come down, see what we got. Maybe you like what you see. Maybe you like something you see, huh? Tolson. Oh, well. How about this? Tolson, look, you're fully scouted. We've been looking into you, obviously, for a while now. The strategist archetype. Dude, that is a very good archetype when you think about it. If you could see a player's development trait, you know? 90 speed, 91 acceleration. Do we have to get this guy? All right. Who would I rather, though? Run block 68. Okay, there it is. But this guy's definitely a finesse blocker, so they might go back and forth. I think I'd rather Sua, though, on the inside. Move Jones out to a tackle spot, you know? Parker looks good. Definitely looks big. Tolson. Tolson looks solid, honestly. I think this guy's better though. They're both freshmen, transfer freshmen, so that works out in our favor. But we did everything we can. We literally cannot do anything else. This week is going to be a visit week for a lot of players. So we might fall behind on some of these guys. Yep. Okay, we got Cam, we got Tolson. We got Geno Jones, all right. We got Parker, all right. We got Sua. I like it. Yes! Mr. White! We got the chemist! We take our victories. We got the chemist. All right. Oh my god, we got this guy. We got Skaggs. Like we got these two. Like we're happy with those two. Nah, we got Mr. White. He's going for a chemistry degree and everything. Oh my god, and he's the second best player on the team coming in. Oh no. What? All right. He's already been redshirted. Unfortunately, we will be redshirting these two guys. Um, Tootie Bear, can I put you anywhere? No, not at all. Hey, White, can we put you anywhere? He'd be an 80 overall running back, but I don't want to put guys at running back right now. Cantu can probably go to running back there, right? No, he can't. What the heck? Some of these players just have no, like, double up ability, you know? I don't know. Skaggs, can you go anywhere? I mean, you'd be a pretty good running back, not gonna lie. Especially for what we're asking of you, you know? Yeah, no, Skaggs actually, we're gonna move Skaggs to running back. I know I can move some running backs over to wide receiver. Yeah, that's my only point, you know? Yeah, look, he's like one of our worst, right? Get rid of Volson, maybe, you know? But, like this guy, Josiah Hard, like, this guy needs an upgrade just to be better than Settles, you know? I want this guy playing. Corner, definitely a need. Oh, boy. You know, so the newer guys are all like, maybe I could play corner, you know? You never know. But, dude, come on. We got a very good looking line here. D'Angelo Cooks. Yeah, these are all the guys that we picked up, by the way. 6 foot ain't bad. Not bad, Cooks. Not bad at all. All right. Yeah, we only have one tight end. We need guys moving. All right. So we need to look at our bigger guys. Shelly Berry at tight end. Here's the thing. He works decently well as a wide receiver. As a tight end, he might be better. He might be better because of that speed, you know? Jay Roy. Yeah, you are definitely going to tight end, dude. 6'3". I mean, dude needs to eat a cheeseburger once in a while, but dang, dude. Yeah, here you go. Terry Best at 6'3". Would he be at tight end? A 53? I mean, I would love to see you out there, dude. I'd love to see you out there, you know? What else we got? A physical route runner in Childress? Yeah, no. You're not. Yeah, you're going to go play tight end for us, all right? We need some physicality in that tight end room. Welcome, Childress. Welcome to the tight end room. Devereaux's number will be retired, by the way, at the end of the season. But yeah, 5 guys there. We're good on running backs for a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide receivers. Perfect. 3 tight ends. Don't need any more than that. We have a ton of guards. Don't know why I have a ton of guards, I'm going to be honest. Sua is definitely going to stay there. Oh, so it's already counting to the next year. Got it. All right. June Jones, would he be better in any other spot? He's the yeah, he's agile. Yeah. All right, which one needs it? Left or right tackle? Left tackle is 70 overall and 74 on the other one. So, yeah, no. Jones, go to left tackle, bud. Keep our blind side up. Keep our blind side, you know? Why not? 65 overall center. If we can get someone who's better than 65 overall at center, we'll be happy. Well, I mean, I did say it, so. And he was an All-American, Humphreys. So we're just gonna move him to center, you know, and have him continue playing. He's gonna be a senior this year anyway, so why not? You know? Yeah, okay. So we need to move some of these guys over. We need to move a lot of these guys over. So the Sam is a sophomore. Uh, would any of these guys benefit from becoming a Sam instead of a Will? Not really. I'd rather have Fargus there though, because if look, if he's gonna start, he's gonna start. You know. What's his deal breaker? His conference prestige. All right, perfect. We can redshirt him, have him for next year. Yeah, no, that's perfect for us. Move him to Will. Oh, well, or Sam. My bad, Sam. And he does get better at Sam. All right. Well, again, they're equal. I'm gonna redshirt this guy though. Save him for next year. You know. All right. Are you guys better at Mike or no? Not really. Oh well. We'll keep them. Corners, safeties are good. Well, safeties could be a bit better. Um. Hmm. Dakari Parker is already better. Noel, I'm gonna move to strong safety as the hybrid guy, and that gives us 4 there. Yeah, no, we have a good split here. Yeah, don't know why we were so panicked over the last one. But yeah, no, our best player is Collins, who stayed, thankfully. He likes our playing style. I guess he likes our blitzing. And we got Mr. White at quarterback. Love that. So we just changed a bunch of positions. We moved guys into better spots for us. We can't really redshirt a lot of guys, unfortunately, but we're going to try. As we can say congratulations to those who have found their new position. As Shelly Berry has upgraded their dev trait to Impact. I like seeing that. We got more. Goro Bur Brune? Brune? I forgot how I said his name. Has upgraded his dev trait. Devereaux has upgraded their dev trait. That is not good for the league. Really good for us. Noel has upgraded his dev trait. All right. Love that. Honda City has upgraded his dev trait. A lot of upgrades to dev traits. That's really good for us. Amelia Yan. All right. Can Charlotte also upgrade as well? That would be really poetic here. Spicy Main. All right. He stayed. I'm very surprised he stayed. As we could see training results here. Oh my god, Tootie Bear. Tootie Bear becomes our best player. White right behind him. I might be having... We're going to have a two-quarterback system this year. We are going to have a two-quarterback system. Yeah, we're going to have a two-quarterback system. I got to figure that one out. But coming into the season now, Tootie Bear Ferret will be your number one quarterback. The Chemist White will be your number two. Oh, that's interesting. That's going to be something important. Is going to be the season and career health. We're going to have to throw White in quite a bit this season. Harding and Settles are fighting for that number one spot at running back. I'd love to see a good fight for that. I love the speed from the second guy too. This is going to be a very fun year for our running backs. Fullback got better as well. I love to see that. Shelly Berry grew 7 overall to get up to 78. Yikes, dude. All right. We get it. Um, we got a bit faster with Linton Sailor, so he might stay our return man. The rest of our wide receivers playing well. Devereaux got a little better. He got much heavier too. Same thing with Jay Roy. He got heavier as well. So both of them eating some cheeseburgers in the off season, but definitely got some upgrades in other spots as well, including some speed. I see that. Geno Jones getting better for his starting season at left tackle. Joey Sua got better, right? Getting ready. Humphrey's getting better, so he can play for us. And Rashad Pepper right behind him, getting better, so he might become a big guy after Humphreys is done. If he upgrades by 8, he's going to be better than Humphreys, so we'll take it. Edric Stack getting better, but Snyder's right behind him. Colby Snyder's is right behind him. Frederick Brandon is alone at right tackle, showing off his skill. Collins, of course, getting better, making sure that the guys behind him can get better in peace. Probably hoping that they get better as quickly as possible. Parker getting better by himself. Obviously, everybody else growing to kind of try to match him, but I don't see that happening for a little bit, so. Dobney at defensive tackle beats out Bubble's example, unfortunately. I mean, he was already doing that, but he beats him out again. Vargas staying your number one. Juracek staying right behind him, but we could see a turnaround next year. Everybody gaining a little weight. That's awesome. Spicy Main having one heck of an upgrade over the summer. We'd love to see that. Combs also at the will position getting much better. I love that. Goro Brune. I think I was saying born, but is Brunei. Um, Getting much better, surpassing Honda City even. But oh my God, Simpkins, welcome, I guess. 13 overall better. That's a generational leap. Charlotte Yon with an 8-point leap in overall. Charlotte Yon wants to keep that spot, and so does Amelia Yon with a 5 overall boost, beating out Radis Noel. Our kicker getting more powerful, not any more accurate, but more powerful and more aware. Same thing with our punter, more power and more awareness. And that's your team. Our best player is now Tootie Bear Ferret, who will be sharing snaps with Walker White. So we do have a dual quarterback situation there. Just know that in plays where White is in there, we are way more likely to run it. So keep that in mind. We could also see a huge jump for Walker White coming up. So we don't know what's going to happen next year. I wouldn't be surprised. And I just keep your head out because that's now 3 players we have in the 80s. Just saying. And that's their natural overall. That's without any tampering from the overall boosters. So who knows? I did forget to check All-Star team, unfortunately, which sucks. We got to see, do we have to encourage any transfers? The answer is no. We're actually one guy short of having to. We're actually one guy short, so that's not bad. We're going to keep conferences as they are. We're going to upgrade our coach skills. Do we want to upgrade anything here? Yes, we do. We want to get our we want to become best friends with our running backs, I guess. Yeah, we're going to become best friends with our running backs. So now our offense is going to get a big boost overall to their overalls in the next offseason. We got some negatives on brand exposure, some championship contender risks here. However, with the much better team that we got, I wouldn't be surprised if we aren't not looking at that as much. The preseason top 25, well, that's a good one. We are not in it at all. Is there more information? No, there is not. No, I probably should check that earlier. We are expected. Where are we expected, huh? We are expected to finish first in our conference. Again, well, actually, I think this is just showing off last year. I'm going to say it's expected, though. It's expected we're going to get first, though. 66 overall offense, 66 overall defense. This is the best team on paper that we've put out there. The Heisman Watch. Obviously, everybody here is going to be a new player. However, that being said, you got to keep an eye on the tight ends. All right. Last season, a guy came up and got second place. First team. So we got some preseason All-Americans already in here. This is just going based on overall. So if you have a guy on here, it just means that you have the highest overall in that area. And we got a few of them. Tootie Bear Ferret being preseason first team quarterback. Joey Sua, Edric Stack, Frederick Brandon, Charlie Collins, Marquise Parker. All first team Conference USA. Second team preseason Conference USA. Walker White, Josiah Harding, Merrill Humphreys, Randy Gray. We got so many good players. It's insane, especially in our conference. We are a powerhouse in our conference. Oh, with that being said, I do not trust the fact that we want to go against Auburn, of all teams. I do want this break, though, you know? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We can take this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3 1, 2, 3, and then we could do 4. Well, I want to keep that break, or I want to keep a week break between that. I know week 0 counts, but not a lot of teams play week 0, so You know, I want to find teams that we can beat though. I mean, I could be mean and just say, oh yeah, why not? Oh, that's right. We have to make sure we get our rivalries in, right? So, I believe we won our last matchup against Coastal, so we get to host Coastal. And will we be able to host them week 1? We will. So we will happily host them at the Bird's Nest. Our other rivalry, of course, is against Delaware, so we don't have to worry about any rivalries. Um, Again, just look around. Let's see what we got. So we have a Sunbelt team, right? We have Sunbelt team. Um, I don't even know what conference they're in, but let's go with who are the Independents again? Oh, right, that's right. I made sure there were none. Haha. Mid American would be fun to play against. I just don't know who I want to play against. Honestly, I don't see why we can't play Akron again. They're a fun game no matter what. We could see the multiple offense used against us. We could go with a pistol offense. You know what? Let's go against the let's go against Western Michigan, you know. Hawaii would be Pac-12. I don't know if I want to play Pac-12 though. Let's check out American. Let's see what they got. Nothing really for us except for FAU, who we're gonna put on there because why not? They're a bird. Um, and then we got one more game. So we have a American. We have a Mid American. Do we have We don't have a Mountain West. Do we want to put a Mountain West on there? If we do, I want to put on where are they? Oh, we can put Hawaii back on the schedule. Why not? Because I don't want to play Hawaii. How about that? Oh wait, I gotta remember. I gotta play Wyoming. Wyoming's a personal grudge. Let's call it, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games at home. We want to lower that down one. Where can we? Well, I guess yeah, we don't have to play at home against Wyoming. So we got Wyoming, Carolina, Coastal Carolina, Western Michigan, New Mexico State, Florida Atlantic, Delaware, Kennesaw State, UTEP, FIU again. That's gonna be a rivalry. Sam Houston, Jackson State, and Western Kentucky. But FIU and Western Kentucky, both teams that we could have played in the conference. So once again, we are gonna go for players that the game says we need from Arkansas. And it looks like we got a 4-star on here that actually wants to join us. He's a dual threat, so it says he's a quarterback, but that just means he's gonna play anywhere else as well. We also do need wide receiver, although I don't think we're gonna be able to get him at wide receiver. Although we will get him, and we'll get these two guys. Why not? Why not? Let's see us go for him. Let's have fun with this. That was our problem. Earlier we weren't having fun recruiting. How about that? All right, we can get a tackle. Not bad. Can we get a guard? Yeah, a few guys actually want to be here. In fact, a few guys have us first. Interesting. At the edge, we have a few guys here. I mean, it's gonna be between these two, so we're gonna scout those two. See what's up with them. Get this guy. Yeah, why not? And oh, we can't get the corner, so we got to look at the safeties. Yikes. All right. Any athletes? Oh, outside linebacker. Apparently, we need that very bad, huh? All right, why not? Athletes, anybody with speed or anything like that? Thumper and a thumper. These are just linebackers. I can hope your coverage is good. I'm going to be honest. That being said, I can grab both of you guys for the outside linebackers. So that's two more outside linebackers. It's four outside linebackers. Yeah, I don't see why not. Oh, are they counted as mics, I guess, in this? Yeah, they are. All right. It's all right. It's whatever. So how many is that? That's 15 targets. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. I didn't miss anything. You get to see the math, by the way, now. Ooh, math. That's 15 times 5. So that's going to be 75. Yeah, all right. Why don't I just... Well, I know why I don't do that, actually. So that would be a stupid question to ask. 4-star recruit here. I'm imagining we're looking at a bust here. Never mind. The speed is 92. Yeah, no, he's not playing quarterback. I don't care what he says. He's not playing quarterback. I can work with that. Yeah. Oh, they're JUCOs. Well. I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. Oh, another gem. All right, neat. I don't know why I'm wasting this on these guys, but it's all right. Remember, we got up to 75, so that's going to be important to remember. Oh, and a bust there. All right. Well, either way, we want them. Oh, actually, no, wait. This was between those two to, like, get a spot, so. A gem there at defensive tackle. You know we're going to be going all out for him. If I could get some gems at this at these 1-star spots, that would be a great. No, I will. Right? Edge is a I can move him from edge to linebacker. Okay, yeah, we're good then. You're cool to stay. Let's see if we get any insta recruits here, huh? Why did I turn my phone off? I have no idea. Because I am supposed to be watching the stream on here to make sure that it's all going well. And that we don't have another thing like last stream where it had to be two-parted. Nah, but hey, you know what? You guys are staying. Hey, there it is. An insta commit right away. We gave him a scholarship, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, I want to go there. Flippin Tech seems kind of cool. They had that huge game to end their season last year. Why not? I guess he saw us as fun, so we'll take it. Something feels wrong. When I did the math, it was 75. Unless we got time back. Why didn't we go after this guy? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, why not? All right, there you go. That's going to do it. All right, that's going to do it for us today, guys. I know, late episode, going to 11. That's a 3-hour episode for you guys. Man, you must love it. With that being said, guys, obviously, it means a lot to me when you guys are here and you do show up and you do all this stuff, all right? It's awesome. It's awesome. I like seeing us kind of grow on a lot of these guys, like especially the better guys on here. National rank, you could see Frost. You know, we grouped to 5th. And we're not on this guys, but like this guy we're up. This guy we're up. Like right away, you could see certain guys genuinely want to come here. We just have to put in the effort to now put these guys on our board, you know? And we got to go after this guy right away before Toledo realizes that they could knock us out. Oh, with that being said, guys, obviously, where are we ranked actually? It does mean a lot to me when you guys do show up and you are here. We are 51st, so we don't expect to be ranked, obviously, by the end of the season. And hey, look at that. We got the first recruit of the year. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching. Remember, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And of course, I got to make sure it sounds right on here because I'm streaming on something else. Have a good one.